Are you ready to turn your video content into a real powerful engine for business growth? Well, you can do that. I want you to imagine grabbing a key element. You know that thing you said in that interview with a guest or some video you put together, and it was really insightful phrase or maybe a golden idea that came. And what you want to do is you want to be able to instantly and easily, that's a key term, repurpose it to capture a new idea that your audience is just going to love. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can do it with Castmagic. How you'll be able to highlight, and you're going to go, whoa, that's so easy. I mean, even I can do it. You can put it together. It's going to make it very easy for you to repurpose, to take those gems like here, here, and here. When you were using a particular program, you had that interview with special guest and she was just dynamite, or you were doing a video for just yourself, with yourself, you can highlight certain keys. We're going to show you how to do that. Hi, I'm Terry Brock here with Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, where we help you build your business and be able to use technology like AI to build better relationships with people. And really, that's what it comes down to. You want to be able to build strong, mutually beneficial relationships. Using the technology, and this repurposing they're going to show you in this one, really is the key. So I'm using a tool called Castmagic. It's a tool that gives you the ability to, well, get a whole lot done that you might not have been able to do otherwise. And I love it because it gives you the ability to repurpose the daylights out of your content when you get it, and you can be able to use it in many different ways. But we're going to focus right now in this video on how you can use this to highlight a portion of a transcript and then take that video, take that audio, repurpose it in a wonderful way. Let's get into it. So here we are on the screen of a video that was shot before. So here's the scene. I went through, and this is a video with just me talking about some features that are available on, actually the content of this one, a video you might want to see, unlock the secret AI tool that'll transform your writing. Don't miss this one. And so it's a good little video, but that's what the topic is. Good topic. I want to go in there and grab a portion of it. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Right now I've got Castmagic there on the screen. And let me make mine a little bit smaller here, the me. And you're getting 2 Terrys for 1 here. Okay? No extra charge for that. But I'm right in here with this. And you see as I look up and down here, this is the transcript of it. Don't worry about the actual content of what that transcript is. But what I can do is I'm going to slide down a little ways here. And you see, okay, here it is. As I zoom in on this, you can see the opening lines that I had and all that. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down here toward the bottom of this particular video, and I'm going to show you a clip that we're going to use. Move down here. And this is how you'll do it also. You go, okay, I liked what I said or what was said in this one portion, say right about here. So what I can do is I can come in here and I'd put in here, I'd love to hear from you, or let's see, what would be an even better one I think I'm going to put in here. So let's cut up to the place where we're going to do it. I'm starting around 15:53 to 16:22, 16 minutes, 32 seconds. What I want to do is I want to grab this right here. So I say, so there's the process. This is what I go through. And I'm showing exactly what I go through as I do it. So I'm going to start here. This is what I hear me take off and run there. I'm going to click on the pause button, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight a section there. And so I'm going to highlight from here through there, right down to about there. Now you'll see that portion is highlighted. I've got that highlighter here. Let me make that a little bit bigger for you so you can see I just really easily highlighted the words. This is one of the beauties of Castmagic and how easy it is. I say, okay, I like what I said from that word over to that word, whatever it is, just a small section. And that brings up a little idea here. Notice what it shows me. It shows me a little graphic here with some copy capability, some scissors to cut, audiogram, image, or captions. Now, audiogram will give you just the audio and you'll see the words on the screen. There's a place for that, and that's really nice. The image will give you the image, you see the words. I like the caption. That's why I'm going to be uploading not just the video of it, but what I'm going to do is I want to be able to see the person on there. I don't want just the words, and this will give me a little bit better capability of control. What you want to do is you want to make sure that it's giving maximum value to your viewer, to people that are watching this. So when we do this, I'll have it that way. I want you to notice what happens when I do this. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on captions. And when I click on captions, notice what it does. It brings this up on the screen so that I'm looking at that. Let me get out of the way here so you can see that. And you'll see it's got that still of me right here where I started. This is beautiful. because I started with the word this is, etc., and there it is. So I've got that on the screen. I've got that in a way that I can see what it is, and I can go back and check it to make sure it's okay. Let's check it real quick here by clicking and play. This is what I go through, and you can see what I'm doing there all the way through. Again, total time is usually an hour or less to get all of that done for the regular post that I'm sending out. Okay, I'm going to pause it right there. I can pause me, and that's all right. And so what I've done is I grabbed that section. And then once I've grabbed that section, I'm going to be able to do even more with it. You see, I can look at down here, down below, we've got, I'm going to zoom back out here so you can see a little bit more. But down below, you'll see that we've got some tools that are available. These tools give you the ability to do quite a bit with the video itself. So I can come over here and click on this one right here, and you'll see that gives me the ability to keep it in the original, or I can go with a 1:1. That would be like a 1080 by 1080. I could also do a 9:16, so you got a vertical format there, and a 4:5, a little bit more of a, not quite a square, but similar to that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to select the 1:1, and when I click on that, it's right there. That's what it is, so it'll stay there. And then you'll see down below, we've got some capabilities to do other options with it. I'll click down here, and it shows me, I've got those, of course. Right here, I can click on this to change the color. So let's say I click on it there. I can make the text itself a little different color. Maybe make it a pink here. I kind of like the black ink. It tends to stand out a little better. What I wish I could do, which we can't, hold it, started talking there, I'd like to be able to pick it up and move it down and give me a little bit more capability. So for the wonderful developers that are there at Castmagic, we love what you're doing. We love it. But just a suggestion, I'd like to be able to change the color of the words so that I could put white letters on a black background. Hey, that'd be real good. Or I can change the black background over like that into white. Give me a little bit different capability there. It'd be nice. And plus, you see how this is kind of part of it's on the screen there. I'd like to be able to click and drag it. I cannot click and move it around. At least I haven't found a way to do that. And if there is a way to do that, hey, I'd like to know how to do that, how to pick it up and move it around over there. But that gives me the ability to do that. Plus, it also gives me the ability to look at the text. So I click on text, and I can adjust that, change it around a little bit if I want. I'm going to leave it like it is right now because it's working well. And then over here, here's the magic one, the export. The export gives you to do, well, exactly what you think it would do. You're going to be able to export your video as an MP4 file. So that takes, depending on the size of your clip, could take 3 to 5 minutes, sometimes a little bit longer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that how I've already done this and the final product that you can get. But before, let's recap here what we're looking at. You've been able to go in very easily. That's an important concept in business. Very easily is a strategic advantage in business. Hey, I could use that over on X, formerly Twitter. Yeah, that'd be good. Because making something easy gives you a real advantage. But what I do is I just say, yeah, I like what I did here. And let me show you the way I did that. Is then what I would suggest for you, go over the transcript. Just look at your transcript. You'll know kind of where you said something really nice. You can go, oh, right here is where I said that, from there right through there. Or when I was interviewing special guests, she really said something good from this point right over to that point. That little nugget, I want to grab that and put it in there. And that's where I would recommend you go through the transcript and look at it. But another thing you want to do, here's something that's not so technical but really important. Remember these things they have called pen and paper? Remember that? Yeah, long ago. Well, I want you to use those a little bit. And when you're interviewing special guests, mark it down when you begin. Just put down, okay, I began at 2 o'clock or 2:15 or whatever it is. You write that down so that you'll know 00 is 2:15. Then as you go through it, if special guest says something really good, you go, oh, wait a minute, that was really good there. And what is the clock here saying? You know, kind of surreptitiously, you're looking over, it goes, oh, that was at 2:14 and 15 seconds. So you write that down. And so that way, when you're going back in the editing, you can slide down to there, okay, somewhere around that 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay, there it was. And you can grab it much easier that way. You'll see where it is, keeping track of it. And I would recommend that you take several of those because you might have 2 or 3, 4 that you can repurpose. Remember, in this repurposing, you're going to be able to use this in several different formats. YouTube Shorts, TikTok, if you're using that, Instagram, LinkedIn, and many other platforms. The whole key is that you're squeezing the maximum out of this gem called a full video, however long that is, and you're able to get those snippets easily, there's that nice word again, easily and very usefully, so that people then can see it. This might be something you'd want to use on your LinkedIn newsletter. This is something that we're using right now. You can go over to LinkedIn and look for AI and relationship marketing. Hey, that's our video, the newsletter that I have. You'll be able to see a lot of the ways that we implement this in the real world. So all of this is for strategic marketing. And you know, the reason we're doing all of this is for relationship marketing, to better connect with people so that you can have them solve their problems by consuming your content. And you're building mutually beneficial relationships. That's what it's all about. When I'm speaking for groups around the world, I like to show them how you can deploy the technology to be able to help people better, to build relationships that contribute to the bottom line. That's what business is all about, so that we can have a strong business to help more people achieve their goals, to pay the salaries of your employees, to pay the vendors who are helping you to grow, to take care of your customers and give them the tools that they need, give them the products they want all the way through. This is the beauty of the free enterprise system, and where you get a chance to be involved in that. So all of that is wrapped around that. Then once we have exported the video, click on export. It takes a little while for it. You can export it, be sure and give it a name, and then you'll have that as an MP4. Then when you have it, this is what it's going to look like. Let me go back and show you what this final finished video looks like. So here we are on the page on the video player, so you can see what it is. You'll see it's got the captions right there. Put them in there for me, and this is what it sounds like. This is what I go through, and you can see what I'm doing there all the way through. Again, total time is usually an hour or less to get all of that done for the regular post that I'm sending out. And this is what you're going to be able to do. Now, you want to take what I've done just as an example, an idea, a starting point. Think about what you can do, how you can do this, and the way that you can make it yours. You-ize it. So, okay, that's the key right there. What you want to do is, I like to say, you want to you-ize this, make it something that is personally yours. But you see, the final version of that gives me an MP4 that I can use several different places. You will want to explore this option. See what it's like, how you can start putting this together and make it happen for you. Imagine getting a special video, and now you really repurpose the daylights out of it, where you're able to say, okay, I got this clip, and this clip, using them in different places. Hey, those of you who are professional speakers, excuse me, you can go in and you can grab that clip that's really good and put it up on your website. Something that is hot. For instance, if you're talking to a particular client or potential client, a prospect, and they're interested in you, you know their theme coming up is on blue widgets, and they're going to be talking about blue widgets. Well, then what you do, you create a video where you're talking about it, include blue widgets, make sure it's authentic and real, that you are good at talking about that particular topic. Let them see this is what you address. You know what you're talking about. This is going to ultimately help you in your work. This is going to be something that could possibly help you get more business, and that's what it's all about. So let me know what you think about this. Leave a note in the comment below, however you're getting this on several different platforms out there. And if we can help you, let me know. We speak for many companies around the world, and I have been doing this now for over 41 years. So I'm off to a good start on it. So I can help you, show you how to deploy this in your particular situation, customized for you to get the answers that you need. I'm Terry Brock with Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, and look forward to hearing from you a little bit later. And be sure and catch some of these videos that are coming up later, carefully selected to help you get more information. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much for being with me today.